hockey fans, there was no vocals last week. I just didn't have time. And today's another great one because it's another 3-video day, and I still have to go back and watch the second period from the Senators game. I digress. Montreal Canadiens still in first place, but hanging on by a thread. 70 points, 2-7-1 in their last 10, have lost 3 in a row. Ottawa Senators, 68 points, 25 games left, 5-5-0, lost 1, and they are totally screwed. They got 3 of their major scorers out of the lineup going forward. Boston Bruins, 66 points, 23 games left, 7-3-0. They're really rolling, and they won last night. Won 4 in a row. They're not going away. Washington Capitals, 85 points, 24 games left, 7-2-1 in their last 10. Lost their last game. I think that's like one of the few losses they've had. Pittsburgh Penguins, 80 points, 24 games left. Went up a spot, 6-1-3, lost their last game. Columbus Blue Jackets, 79 points, 24 games left. Dropped a spot, 5-4-1 in their last 10, lost their last game. New York Rangers. Zibanejad had a goal taken away from him yesterday. 77 points, 24 games left, 7-3-0, won their last game. And the Toronto Maple Leafs, 65 points, 24 games left, 4-4-2, won their last game. They're not going away either. Florida Panthers have been on a tear. 64 points, 25 games remaining, which is one of the highest. 7-2-1, went up 2 spots, won 4 in a row. New York Islanders, 24 games remaining, 5-4-1, won their last game. Philadelphia Flyers dropped 2 spots, 63 points, 23 games remaining, 4-5-1, won their last game. Buffalo Sabres, they're still there. 6-4-0 in their last 10. They're no slouches. Lost their last game, went up 2 spots, 62 points, 22 games remaining. Tampa Bay Lightning, 60 points, 24 games remaining, dropped a spot, 5-2-3 in their last 10, won their last game. And the New Jersey Devils, 60 points, 23 games remaining, dropped a spot, 5-4-1 in their last 10, lost their last game. And the Detroit Red Wings are no longer in the basement, but 23 games remaining, went up a spot, 4-5-1 in their last 10, won their last 2. And the Carolina Hurricanes, and this is a blip, 27 games remaining. That's more than anybody in the league. They've only played 55 games. 3-6-1 in their last 10, lost their last game. They're still no good, but the fact that they have 27 games remaining says something. And now for the Western Conference, the Minnesota Wild, 84 points. They've been in first for like 6 weeks now. 24 games remaining. 7-2-1, won their last 2. Chicago Blackhawks, 77 points. 23 games remaining. 6-4-0, won their last game. St. Louis Blues, 67 points. 23 games remaining, 7-3-0, lost their last game. San Jose Sharks, 77 points, 22 games remaining, 4-5-1, lost their last game. Edmonton Oilers moved up a spot, 72 points, 23 games remaining, 6-4-0, won their last 3. Anaheim Ducks, 72 points, 22 games remaining, 4-5-1. They dropped a spot, won their last game. Nashville Predators, 64 points, 24 games remaining, 5-5-0, won their last game. Calgary Flames, 62 points, 23 games remaining. They went up a spot. They're back in the playoffs, 5-4-1, lost their last game. Winnipeg Jets, they're right on the edge at 61 points, 1 point back of Calgary. 20 games remaining. They've played a lot more hockey, though. Went up 3 spots, 5-4-1, won their last 2. The Los Angeles Kings, 60 points, 24 games remaining, dropped 2 spots, 5-5-0, lost their last 3. Vancouver Canucks, 58 points, 22 games remaining, 3-7-0, lost their last game. Dallas Stars, 56 points, 22 games remaining, went up a spot, 3-7-0, won their last game. Arizona Coyotes, 47 points. You know, they're just a pain. That's what they are. 25 games remaining. One of the most in the West. 5-4-1 lost their last game, and the Colorado Avalanche are going to get that number 1 draft pick at 35 points. That's sad. 25 games remaining, 3-6-1 lost their last game. That's it. Until next week.